Meet Alex, who just a few years ago was stuck sweeping floors and cleaning bathrooms at Walmart for a measly $2,000 a month. Today, Alex has hit his first $10,000 a month with freelance copywriting after being in the game for only 5 months. So in this video, Alex is going to reveal how he was able to scale his income so fast and his secret to going from copywriting beginner to six-figure earner. Alex, what's going on, man?
Not much, dude. I am chilling. Happy to be here.
Feeling rich? You look rich. That's why I'm asking.
I appreciate it.
Well, dude, I think a lot of people have a lot of questions about this stuff. I think you're a solid fucking example of how well you can do in a short period of time. I really wanted to do a highlight on you because I've seen the entire thing. Like I've seen your progress from literally start to finish. You said you hopped in May 16th, which is dope. So the first question is, how much are you currently making as a freelance copywriter? And for you, I guess, how much will it be next Friday when something hits?
So right now I am at $6K per month, and next Friday I'm gonna hit the 10K mark.
So what's happening next Friday?
I'm gonna have a invoice clear because it got held up a little bit.
Dope. And that's for an agency, right?
Yeah.
So I know you're not there yet, but like I think the pinnacle for everybody in like sort of online business, everyone says the number 10K a month.
Yeah.
Does it feel like anything, or is it kind of just like whatever?
Honestly, once I hit like 4K, I felt like I was chilling because I was working at Walmart just a few years ago making like 2.2 per month, so 4 felt like I was rich.
Dude, it's so funny. It was the same for me. Like 10K a month really didn't feel like much. But first month, 4,500 when that hit, like, dude, it was a different feeling. So I think, like, some people know what it feels like. Like, if you've been through the journey, then you know that, like, that first month just proving it's real.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if we had sort of like a similar journey. Like, where was what made you decide to do freelance copywriting? And, like, did you think it was really going to be a thing, or was it all kind of like a pipe dream before you started? Like, what did you think?
So, I'll kind of go back pretty far to answer this. So, senior year of high school, I graduated, obviously. I found out about wholesaling real estate, which kind of everybody finds out about. I tried that for a bit. I had some luck, but people kind of didn't want to sell me their house because I was 18 and they were like 50. So that wasn't working out super well for me. I tried some affiliate marketing here and there, that minor success, and then I came across one of your TikToks, and I was like, I'm pretty good at writing. I'd been in college for 2.5 years at that point. I was really not happy with where I was at. Couldn't see myself actually working in cybersecurity for all those years. So yeah, I gave it a shot. I wasn't super confident at first just because I thought that it was going to be saturated, but once you get good, all that saturation kind of leaves the air.
Yeah.
And you'll find real clients.
That's a big thing. That's what everyone worries about, and it's like, dude, it's really not that hard to be in the top, even like 10% of like where's making, like, they're getting all the work. What was it about? Okay, so cybersecurity, that's like an interesting path because like you're obviously gonna make a bunch of money. Like you could have easily been making $250,000 a year by the time you're like 25, 26.
Yeah.
Was it really not about the money, or did you just want to do it in like a different way? Like, do you still want to hit those numbers, or is it just like, what was that for you?
So I definitely still want to hit that point of like 250K a year, but I think one of the biggest selling points for me was the amount of work I would have to do, because I would probably be working like 40-hour weeks or 50-hour weeks for all those years, versus now I've only been doing this like seriously since May. So it's only been 5 months. I'm already I'll be at 10K next week, which is like 120 a year before tax. So 4 years from now, 5 years from now, when I'm 25, 26, I think I'll be at that 250, if not further, and working much, much less hours.
How many hours a week are you working right now?
Like 5.
5 hours a week?
Yeah, I'm pretty quick.
So what do you do with all your time? Like, what do you do?
Now that I have money, I do whatever. I have a motorcycle, so I drive that around with the lady a lot. I'm gonna buy more soon. play games every now and again, and then I'm trying to look into traveling here soon.
Nice. Where do you want to go?
I want to go to New Hampshire, and then I want to go to Washington State, and then um, I've been to Germany and France, and I want to head back over that way again.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, like besides the time zone, like if you're working 5 hours a week, like
Yeah.
you could reasonably fucking like that's something that's so interesting because like you're fast, I'm fast, and like when I give people references for like how long something takes, I use like my standard, which is like if a client's paying you $2,000 a month, it's about 2 hours a week. That's like,
Yeah.
so like per $1,000 you're getting paid per month, it's like an hour a week. Were you always fast? Did you have to train yourself? Like what made you fast?
I think you made me fast. You kind of gave me the template, and then I hopped on like Monkey Type or whatever it's called, trying to get my typing speed up. And then, yeah, it was a mixture of you, practice, and then just getting better over time.
Interesting. Okay, yeah. Because like for me, it was always like just knowing kind of what you're gonna write in advance is what makes you fast, and it's like
Yes.
that's the volume thing. So like if you write, 10 emails a day, and they're all kind of the same idea, like
Yeah.
going into it, like kind of what you're gonna say and where you're gonna take it. So that just makes it so that all you have to do is like literally just get your typing speed up. So
Yeah.
interesting. And
Exactly.
just to be clear, you were at zero with online business before hopping in Inner Circle, right?
I think I made like $200 on Upwork, but it was like a one-off. So
Okay.
essentially,
Have you gone back to Upwork since?
I've kind of looked at it here and there, but not yet. No.
Dude, honestly, I always like people sleep on Upwork. Like it's got some gems. Like I think it might be good.
Yeah.
I've had some like solid clients come from there, but interesting. So, but so did you struggle at all? Like, what were some of the challenges that you faced, at least early on? Because it seems like right now, like, dude, I see you in the wins chat. If I showed everyone the wins chat, they'd be thrown up because it's just like it seems like you're signing something all the time.
Yeah.
But like, what were the biggest things that messed with you at the beginning?
I think outreach was probably the hardest part for me, just because you're reaching out to so many people, and you know that you can make them money.
If you're trying to level up your income just like Alex did and do exactly what he did and potentially replace your current job with freelance copywriting, I've got something for you. This month, I'm taking on a few more students from my Inner Circle program where you can learn copywriting directly from me, one-on-one. And what's more, once you're trained up, I will connect you with people in my network and help you do your lead gen for you to make sure that you land your first client, even if you absolutely suck at outreach. So if this sounds cool, click on the link and I'll see you inside.
And they won't give you a shot. So sticking with it, I think, was probably the hardest thing to do in the beginning.
Yeah, the mental game.
Yes, absolutely.
What was your sauce? So is it just like a volume thing for you, or was it like is there something specific that you were doing that worked? You don't have to give it away. I think it's gonna be like
Yeah.
but like maybe some sauce with people.
I think there are a few people watching this who are going to be like me and will actually get value from my secret, I guess. But like I just kind of played into my humor. I realized early on that I was being way too formal.
Yeah.
So I flipped that upside down and I kind of just started messing with people. I would drop memes here and there, and they started liking it. They thought I was funny. They realized I was an actual person, and they gave me a chance. If you sound like everybody else, they're going to treat you like everybody else.
Such a huge thing, so huge. Because like, dude, I mean, the way I learn a lot about the state of like cold emails and cold DMs now, at least, is like from what I receive, and like
Yes.
I think it would almost be good for people to hear like most of the shit that I get like kind of sucks. And I
Yes.
think if you do have a little bit of humor, like that will take you a long way. Like just like being a little bit more relatable and just showing that you're a human. So, solid. But in terms of your actual writing, I think like the reason why I wanted to do it with you is because you actually are a fucking wicked writer. Like I see you on Twitter all the time, and like just the way you like flesh stuff out is good. Was that natural, or did you kind of like learn that as you went?
I think some of it is natural because I've always been able to like speak well. So some of it was, but then if you scroll down through my tweets, my first few were absolutely terrible. So I've definitely gotten better with time, 100%.
It's also learning the platform too. Like if you went back to 2020
Yes.
and you read my tweets, like there's a way to write tweets, just like there's
Yeah.
a way to write emails and ads. Like there's kind of like a formula.
Hmm.
Um, but I think you kind of got that down. But like, dude, um, I don't even want to skip to that one first. I do want to ask you like, what is it about inner circle that kind of gets you going? Like, do you have like a favorite part that sort of like that you enjoy about it?
Yeah. So I think with you and Griff mainly, it feels like I'm able to like relate. I feel like with so many courses of things that you can try making money with online, most of the coaches are just like mid 50s or like mid 40s, and you can't really relate because they're like, "Oh, I've been rich since like 2000," you know? So it's kind of like the whole new money thing, I guess. And then there's also like the like accountability that you get from everybody else in the inner circle. And it gets you hyped up. You see the wins and you're like, "Oh, well, they're making money. I'm not. I need to get my money up." That kind of thing.
Yeah. No, it's sort of like a FOMO thing. And like I'm actually
Yes.
in a couple of programs too where it's like it's the same sort of thing. Like if you see everyone else just crushing it, you're like, wait, what am I doing wrong? And like that's one of the
Exactly.
best parts of it is like being in the actual community with everyone else. Like I was actually talking to T today and he was saying that you guys connect a lot and just like talk shit in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah. We did talk a lot. Yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah, no, he's fine, man. But I mean, dude, like you've given a ton of sauce. Like, tell me, like, let's talk about where you want to be, because like right now, you've like in June, July, August, September, October, in 5 months, you got to 10K. Like you kind of did it.
Yeah.
But like knowing you, like you want to kind of keep it going. Like, what are the next steps for you? Like a year from now, where are you gonna be?
I think scaling with just me, I want to hit 25 or 30, but I want to start like delegating and outsourcing at some point. I think I might go the agency route just because I do kind of want to like scale up to like 50, 60, 70, and I don't think I'll be able to do that on my own. So,
Yeah. No, that would be tough, bro. Unless you start getting some big performance deals, which like you probably could. Like you have a
yeah,
lot of rev share deals.
yes,
Like I noticed a lot of them are like still a good retainer, but 15, 10, 15, 20%.
yeah.
Do you think that the clients you have now, like you can start like you can start basically getting like 5 to 10K out of one client, like where the way those go?
Um, I think with the agency, I could definitely scale up. I think with one or two of the clients that I got early on, I'm kind of helping them grow. So with that growth, I will absolutely make more. So I think three or four, I could probably get to that point. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, it's like the growth partner model where it's like you're just taking
Yeah.
like there are people that like are probably not more talented than you that have just built a brand and they're taking 20% of like the gross, which is crazy.
That's huge.
Dude, some of it's disgusting where it's like I don't even know how they do it. There's one guy that I'm thinking of that some people might know who I'm talking about. I'll tell you who it is after, but like it's like 60 grand for a consulting call. And
That's
he
insane.
knows what you know. So like a lot of the limiting beliefs people have around charging more are really just like just limiting beliefs. And I
Yeah.
think it has more to do with brand and like how long you've been around and what people think of you than like actual skill. And so like that's what I think you should leverage more of. Like I think like you should invest in Twitter. Like you should ramp it up because I think like if people see your writing style and they see what you're capable of, like it's gonna be
Yeah.
like you got your first inbound like what like a couple weeks ago.
Yes. Which was super hype.
Interesting. How did that kind of come about?
So when I first hopped on Twitter, like I think I was still between 0 and 10 followers. I was trying to reach out to people who were doing it better than me because I feel like that's the best way to grow. So I reached out to this guy. I was like, hey, you seem like you know what you're doing. If you have any tips, please let me know. We chopped it up for a bit, and then he said that he liked my vibe and that he wanted to work together at some point. So that kind of died down for a bit, and then yeah, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, he reached out. He was like, "Hey, I have this client that I can't do the work for right now. If you want to come on, then it's yours." And I was like, "Okay, sick," and that was that.
Okay, so it was like you hit him up, but it wasn't about business.
I just wanted like tips on how to grow on Twitter, pretty much.
Got you. Interesting.
Yeah,
Dude, that's dope. A lot
yeah,
of the best deals are gonna come from stuff like that, where it's like
Yes.
You're not actually pitching them. Like it's a relationship, and then it turns into just business that people send back and forth. And I think like your personality is sort of built for that, where it's like people can take you seriously. People know that you're not, you know, gonna fucking like burn them leads. Like that's a big problem. Is like if someone's gonna like stick their neck out for you, like you have to be reliable. And like I said, from what I've seen, you're fucking crushing. What last question? If there's any advice you would give to someone who, you know, might be just starting, like maybe you like a couple years ago,
Yeah.
what would you say?
I think you need to jump into the deep end. I think there are way too many people who get trapped in that like weird, in the weird loop of thinking that they have to be really, really good at writing or like really, really good at talking to people. I don't think it matters who you are. You're going to be horrible at first. You're going to suck. You're going to tank. You're going to fail. But after those first 3 or 4 failures, you're going to get a win, and then you're going to get another win, and then it's going to keep snowballing and rolling. So you just got to jump in head first.
Oh yeah, love it, man, dude. Thank you so much. Do you
Gotcha.
use the cloud? You want to throw out some maybe Twitter? What's your Twitter?
Alex Irwin Copy. It's ERWIN.
Fire. Go follow him. All right, thank you, man.
Please.
For the rest of your day.
Got you. You too, man. Peace out.